Welcome to third semester mechanical engineering students. In this session, we are going to teach you how to do the assembly of screw jack when the parts details are given. The screw jack, as you all know, is a very important part used for lifting moderate and heavy loads. This is the details of screw jack. In this session, we will concentrate on creating the parts, and in the next session, we will be doing the assembly modeling. So let us start one by one. The first part is this body of the screw jack, and it is shown in the bill of materials. The first part is body. Its dimensions are like this, and it is a revolved feature. So in Solid Edge software, we have to revolve this feature to get the body. Let us see how it works. So this is the Solid Edge software. Click on solid part. When you click on solid part, you enter the part mode. Click on the revolve protrusion and choose the front plane. Now in this sketch mode, you have to draw the profile for the body of the screw jack. Let us start. Line. This is 185 mm. And if you see the diagram here, that is this diagram, it is 70 mm diameter and 50 mm diameter here. Let us do that. So 70 means half of 70 is 35. Then this length is 40 mm. Now, if you see the diagram, this is 66 and this is 70. 70 minus 66 is 4. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 mm. So this length of the line is 2 mm. Let us stop here and draw the profile from this end. Start from here. This diameter is 50. Diameter is 50 means radius will be 25. You can start from here. This is 20 mm. This is 20. This is also 20. Now, again, come back to the drawing. This is 10 mm offset. This section is 10 mm. So do it by the offset command. Offset command is here. Offset. Choose single. This one offset by 10 mm. it comes here. Similarly, offset. Now we'll do it here. Join this line to endpoint of this. You can zoom it if you are not seeing it. Now, again, do the offset, make it single, 10 mm, it is here, right click. Now you extend Madriga, extend this, you can extend this up to here. Now it is all about trimming the unwanted portions. We don't want this we don't want, this also we don't want. And zoom it here to trim the unwanted portion. So that is clear now. Next step is you have to do the dimensioning. This is 185 and go to symmetric diameter. Distance between this and this, so it is 50. Do all the dimensions as per the sketch. This one is 20. Then this dimension is this dimension. It is, you can see that it is 3 mm here. Here it is 3 mm it is shown. So make it 3. Make this 3. This dimension. This is 3 mm. Now all the dimensions are done. Since it is a revolved feature, you have to give the axis of revolution. This is the axis of revolution. And the gap between axis of revolution and this profile will be hollow portion that you can see here. Return, revolve by 360-degree option and finish, cancel. So you get the basic shape of the body. Next, there is a round option here. You have to do the round option to get the radius. This one is 6 mm. Accept the parameters, review and finish. So this is the body of the screw jack, and you have to apply the materials for this. Go to tools, materials table. The material is cast iron. So choose the material here. You can choose the iron, apply it to the model, then save the file. Save the file. Okay. And for doing the assembly, you have to create one folder. Create a folder that is screw jack model. Screw jack model. That is the name of the folder. Here we will do part 1, means it is body of the screw jack. It is called body. Then go to file properties and give the summary of that. Project. In project, document number is 1. Project name is body of the screw jack. This will help you when you create the materials table. Click on OK. So the first part is done, that is body of the screw jack. Next part we will do, go to solid part. The next part is nut. The nut is shown here. Once you see the part, you should study its dimensions. It is also a revolved feature. So let's go back to the solid modeling software. Go to revolve protrusion, front plane. First, draw the profile. You can start from here. The length of the nut is 45 mm, as you have seen in the sketch. Draw the profile of the nut. Next, you have to do the dimensions. This is 45 mm. Go to symmetric diameter. This is 38. Symmetric diameter from here to here, it is 50. Similarly, from here to here also it is 50. This is 10 mm. This is also 10 mm. And one more symmetric diameter is there. That is, here you can see it is 90 diameter that we will do here. Symmetric diameter from here to here, it is 90. I think we should not fix this. So nothing to worry. Go to symmetric diameter from here to here. It is 90. Now you can dimension. You can fix these dimensions. This is 10 mm. This is also 10 mm. Now all the things are dimensioned. You want to give the axis of revolution on this. Click on return. Then revolve by 360-degree option. Finish. Cancel. Now go to round option. Radius is 5 mm. Choose the surfaces. This surface and this surface. So accept these parameters. This is the second part, that is nut. And go to materials from the materials table. Here it is made up of copper. It is made up of brass. Brass is here. Apply to the model. So this is the part and it is to be saved. It will be saved in the same folder what we have created earlier, and its name is nut. Go to file properties. Go to file properties. In file properties, go to the project. Document number is 2 and project name is nut. So this part is also over. Now to do the next part, go to solid part. What is the next part? The next part is the screwed spindle. You can see that here. Its overall length is 240 mm and this length is 11. This is 13. So let us draw the basic profile of the screwed spindle. So again, revolve protrusion, click on front plane, draw the line of 240 mm. Just fit it here. This is 11 and this is 13. Now let us not do the dimension for this part. We will do it later. Close this. Now we have to dimension this. Go to smart dimension, 240. This is 11. This is, we don't know. And this, let us not do this. So we will only do this. Whatever dimensions are there in the sketch, only that should be done. Now go to distance between this part and this. Here it is 83. Then this will be 240 minus 83. Let's do that. So it comes out 157. 157 plus 83, that is 240. Then there is a symmetric diameter, that is the distance between this and this. It is, let us place it here, symmetric diameter between this line and this one. It is you see here, the dimension is 85, 65 it is, 65, that can be seen here. So this dimension is 65. You can edit it here, 65, no problem. Then there is a square thread of 38 mm here. So this will be 19. So we can do it by symmetric diameter also. That is, this one is diameter is 38. Now the profile for the spindle is ready. Use the axis of revolution. Return. Revolve by 360 degree. Finish and cancel. Here there is a hole on the top of that. So what is the type of the hole? It is a threaded hole. Make it threaded and it is M12. The type of hole is M12. So diameter is 12 mm and hole depth is 30 mm. You can see the finite extent means 30. That is depth of the hole. Here the hole depth is also given. that is 35 mm, and V bottom angle is given, that is by default it is 118 degrees. We cannot change that except as it is. Now click OK. Choose the plane to create the hole. This is the hole. Return. Now show the direction. This is the direction. There are two directions. This is the direction for the hole. Finish. Cancel. You can see the hole is there in this hidden line option. You can see that here the hole is here up to this point. Okay. Next is you have to draw the hole that is here. This inside hole that is to be done for this Tommy bar. This Tommy bar goes into this hole. So that diameter is 12 mm. It is on both sides. Let us do that. So go to cutout option. Choose the front plane. Draw the circle here. It is at the midpoint. You can see it is to be done like this. This is 12 mm. Return. Then go to symmetric extent. Finish and cancel. Similarly, cut out on this plane also. So there are two holes. Circle by center method. So it is exactly at the center. Diameter is 12. You can also first draw the hole and then you can place it. Return. Symmetric extent. Finish and cancel. Now it is to be threaded. That is external thread. That option is here. Go to thread option. Click OK. Click on the cylinder. Then click on the end of the cylinder, that is here. Now give the offset distance of 3 mm as shown in the diagram. Then finish that. So this is the screwed spindle. Go to tools and go to materials table. The material is again iron. Apply to the model. Save the model. Give the file name as spindle. It is a screwed spindle. Then go to file properties. Go to summary. Not that. Project document number is 3. Project name is, it is spindle. Now the next part is to be done. Next part, go to solid part. Next part is this cup. You can see the cup here. This is the cup. That is part number 4. So we'll do that. Go to revolve protrusion, front plane. This profile is to be drawn here. This profile I will draw first and then revolve it. So let us start from here. Let us start from here. It's very easy. First draw the basic shape, then give the dimensions. So let us do the dimension now. This one is 12 mm. This is 12. And this distance between this one and this height is 42. This is 42. Now fix the diameters. Go to symmetric diameter. That is from here to here. It is 22.5. Then symmetric diameter from here to here. This is 38. Then symmetric diameter from here to here. This end. Go to symmetric diameter from this end to this end. It is 60, it is 45. So next this gap is given, that is 6 mm. Distance between this point and this one, it is 6 mm. Then last one, that end diameter. Again go to symmetric diameter. From here to here, it is 65. So this, my basic shape is ready now. Click on the axis of revolution. Click OK. Revolve by 360 degrees. Finish. Now in the diagram, you can see these cups. 5 mm radius cups are there. So that we will do by cutout option. Cutout, select the plane. Draw the circle exactly at the center. Its diameter is 10 mm. You can show the dimension. It is 10 mm diameter. Return. Symmetric extent. Finish. Cancel. Similarly, cut out on the other plane also. $10 mm. You can do the dimension here also. Return. Go to symmetric extent. Cut out like this. Finish. Cancel. Now add the material. Go to materials table. The material is steel. So steel is chosen. So I will give the color here. Color option I will do for this part because I want to see the parts in the assembly with the different colors. Go to part painter option. Choose the color. You can choose any color. I'm choosing here the brass like appearance. Select this, close this, save the part. Part name is cup. Now go to file and file properties. Project part number 4. It is cup. Now go to the next part. Next part is washer special. You can see the washer here. This is the washer, part number 5. Washer. It is 35 mm diameter and 8 mm thickness. We'll get back to solid edge. Go to protrusion option. Select the top plane. Draw the circle of diameter 35 mm. To the dimension. Click return and give the thickness of this. Thickness of the washer is 8 mm. Click on finish, cancel. Now there is a countersink hole that we will do here. So it is there in the hole option. Hole option is here. Hole options dialog box. It is here. It is a countersink hole. So enter the dimensions of the countersink hole. This is 14.5 first diameter. Next is 25. Then countersink angle is 90 degrees. Countersink angle is 90 degrees. Click OK. Select this plane. Draw the countersink hole. Return and show the direction. Finish and cancel. Now there is a, if you see the diagram, there is a small this round option. 1 mm round is there. It is not seen in the diagram. So click on round. One mm. Okay, accept the parameters, preview and finish. Okay, so this is the washer special and its material should be entered. That is also iron. Apply to the model. So go to file and save the part. Okay, part name is washer. Washer is ready, and give the, if you want you can change the color. I will keep it as it is of this part. Go to file properties, project, document number is 5 and project name is washer. Now go to the next part. What is the next part? Next part is this CSK screw. You can see it here. The CSK screw. Again, it is to be done with the revolve protrusion option as it is a revolved feature. So let us do it this way. The total length of this line is 30 mm. And you can just check the dimensions. Here it is 12. This one is 12 mm diameter. This is 12 mm. And this is 45-degree angle line. 45, enter and show the direction, that's all. Now you click here and close the profile. Okay, now let's get back to the dimensions. This dimension is 30 and symmetric diameter from here to here it is actually 12 it is. No, we'll do it like this. It is 24, symmetric diameter 24. I think we have done some mistake here. This distance is actually 12 and this distance is 6. This distance is, it is 24. So all these things are dimension. You can also show the angle between this and this. It's coming out 18. It's actually 45 degree. So let's adjust this. Let's extend this. And now measure the angle. It's 45 degree now. Is shown. So trim the unwanted portions. This is the unwanted portion. Now give the axis of revolution since it's a revolve feature. Return. Revolve by 360 degrees. Finish. Cancel. Now choose the cutout option. There is a small slot here in the screw and that is to be done by cutout option. Choose the plane. Zoom it so that you can see it. Draw the rectangle. Dimension it. This is 3 mm and this one is 2 mm. So the dimensions are 3 mm and 2 mm. Go to place this rectangle. Place this rectangle. That is, place it exactly here. Now return and choose symmetric extent. This is the cutout. Finish. Cancel. Next, there is you have to do the thread for it is a M12 thread. So that is to be done. Just click the cylinder and from here it is to be done. Click OK. Finish. Okay, this is the screw now. Go to tools, add the materials. It is iron. Apply to the model. Go to file and save it. It is called screw. It is called screw. Now you can color this part painter. Select, I will color only this portion. Okay. Click OK. Go to file, properties. Go to file, properties. Project, document number is 6. Part name is screw. Okay. So save this. Now go to the next part. That is the last part is Tommy bar. This is the Tommy bar. We'll do that now. So to do the Tommy bar, same revolve protrusion. Click on the front plane. Click here. Here it is. The total length is 275 mm. This length of the line is 12 mm. This is 62 mm. And this angle is 45 degrees. This is actually 45 degrees. Then here you have to, this is 20 mm. 20 means 20 divided by 2, it is 10 mm. Actually it is. This is 10 mm. And somewhere we have done mistake here. This is not 12, it is 6 mm. So now it is correct. Now join this. Like this. Now trim the unwanted portions. So all the things are to be dimensioned. Okay, this is the Tommy bar. Again, you need to give the axis of revolution for this. Return by 360 degrees option. Click finish, cancel. Now you have to give radius to the end here. That is round option. The radius is 10 mm. It is like this. Click on OK. Click preview and finish. So the Tommy bar is ready now. Give the materials. Go to tools, materials table. Again, the material is iron. Apply to the model. Save the model as Tommy bar. So go to File, Properties, go to Summary, not Summary, it is Project, Part number 7 or Document number 7, and its name is Tommy bar. So this is the part number 7, that is the Tommy bar. Now we will do the screw jack assembly in the next session. That is the screw jack assembly is, since we have created the parts, we can do the assembly. That's not a problem. So thank you for watching this video and see you for the assembly session. Thank you.